right. Okay, let's see. All right, folks, am I live? I am live. All right, good stuff, guys. 12:17 p.m. November 23rd, Eastern Time, 12:17. First and foremost, happy Thanksgiving to all of you. Just want to come on live here. Number one, thank you for contributing to my Facebook group, the SEO Accelerator. I learned a lot from you guys, as much as I hope I've taught you guys too. So that's the first thing I want to say. If you guys can hear me properly, can you give me a yes or a I can hear or something in the comments so I know? I think there's a couple of people in the Facebook Live. Give me a yes if you can hear me, so then I know. So just want to first and foremost, I know it's Thanksgiving. A lot of people will be spending time with family. So give thanks, do what you got to do. I wanted to just come here and give you a thank you for being in this Facebook group, contributing to it, learning from each other. If you guys can hear me, can somebody give me a yes in the Facebook live comments so I know you guys can hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up or a yes or something so I can hear you properly. So I know that you can hear me, sorry. But I want to go over a couple of things today. I know I made an announcement about this whole new rank and rent new model, new big news coming up. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share my screen, introduce that. Here, let me share my screen. Here we go. So we're introducing this, but before that, I want to show a couple of things here. Let me know. So about, when was this? Okay. 2 days ago, I made this post basically saying I have a big news dropping tomorrow that's going to rock the rank and rent SEO world. And I said, who wants to be notified? We got 200 comments. So I thank you for that. I appreciate that. I'm really excited. I'm going to deep dive in a little bit about this whole thing, what it is all about. And then I actually made a post. When was this? Let's see. Yesterday, the big news here. Some of you may have read it. Some of you may not have read it. I walked through this whole thing. I'm going to go through the whole thing, how rank and rent has changed, what we are doing now, and things like that. So let's jump into it. I don't want to spend a lot of time. I know it's Thanksgiving. People are spending time with their family, things like that. But I want to come officially live, and on this Thanksgiving Day, 2023, I want to introduce what I call the rank and rent growth partner model. So it's still rank and rent. We're going to go over it in detail with a small couple of tweaks that I had to do. And that's the direction I'm taking now. After 9 years of doing search engine optimization, client SEO, and rank and rent SEO, we're still doing SEO, don't get me wrong, but 9 years is 9 years of, as of last month, October, I started SEO in 2014. And in 14, in the 9 years hence, we've seen a lot. We ranked hundreds of websites, a lot of clients, we failed, we've ranked again. we learned a lot. It's been a crazy journey, but here is where I'm going with rank and rent nowadays. Okay, I'm moving towards a fewer clients, less headache, but more money model, and I'm going to cover in a little bit about that. Okay, so that's what this whole thing about. So I want to take a little bit back step, because if you have to understand the mindset behind it, right? And before you guys say, oh, mindset, rah, 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 whatever, I don't want to hear Tony Robbins, let me tell you a few things, right? If you see where the world is going right now, and I'm not talking the world in terms of politics, I'm talking purely in terms of technology, marketing, how the money is going to be made, right? Everybody who's successful, every freaking body who's successful, whether you're a country, a company, or an individual, you have to be changing and growing, and more importantly, be aligned with where the future is going, right? So as an example, let me make sure I'm on a Facebook Live, then you guys can hear me and all that. Give me a second. Yep. So as an example, Dubai, it started with oil. Thanks to oil, oil was his claim to fame. They grew so big, but they know to be successful and keep on growing in the future, they can't just depend on oil, because long story short, they may run out of oil. The whole world is now going away from oil into electric cars and things like that. So they were smart and they started pivoting into tourism. Right now, everybody wants to go to Dubai, not because of oil, but because Dubai has transformed itself. There's everything from the coldest ski resort to the largest, the only seven-star hotel, you name it, tourism, right? Successful companies, they are aligned with the future. Something as simple as Apple computers, they started as a computer company. Everybody knows that. But they are now known for, and their most profitable product is the iPhone. Everybody knows that. Brand new iPhone came last month. Half the world is going and buying it, right? Companies are transforming to the future. Now they're not just doing Apple iPhone, they're talking about the Apple car, automotive. Same with Amazon. Their claim to fame was bookstore, online bookstore, world's largest bookstore, but their money right now is made with AWS. Look it up, right? I can go on and on and on, guys, right? Successful individuals, people like you and I got into search engine optimization, online marketing, and then more specifically to rank and rent, to be able to build a passive income without worrying too much. But the way I'm seeing things going, especially with GMBs and Google updates and the way Google's going, we'll cover it in the next couple of slides. I understand that I have to slowly be aligned with the future or I'm going to be left behind. Does that make sense? Right? So one skill, have one core skill. You have to have your claim to fame, your first $0 to $10,000 a month. You need to have one skill. In our case, SEO. And if you're in my group, in this Facebook group, and you're listening to this, it is going to be search engine optimization. That is your claim to fame. You want to learn that and grow and all that. But you also need to understand where the future is going, right? And as a business owner, where it's going, okay? 6 to 7 months ago, there was a huge GMB update. Now, everybody knows Google updates happen every few months. There's an update happening every day. Subtle, smaller algorithm changes, but big updates every 6 months or so. The last year, in this 1 year alone, we've had more Google updates than previously. We have so many businesses being hit, websites being hit. The helpful Google helpful update, the helpful content update was not helpful at all. I know so many people, including myself, we lost GMBs, verified legit GMBs. When I said legit, real businesses also. I know people who are in the SEO world who lost a lot of GMBs, wiped out 80% of their income. I personally know at least 3 business owners, 2 of which declared bankruptcy, right? 1 of which was able to sell the business and get into something else. I know quite a few business owners who are struggling to get their GMBs to stick, to get verified, and the reviews to stick. Don't even talk about the number of SEO folks and rank and rent people who lost the GMBs. It has become a lot more difficult to verify GMBs these days. Does that make sense? You guys with me so far? Right? So when this is happening, rank and rent took a big hit. Same thing happened to me also. For the first time in 9 years, a few of my rank and rent GMBs, I lost them. I lost some income, and I had to realize, oh my God, I had to do something different. Okay? Here is something. One of my guys with the knowing inside, this is a message he sent me a couple of months ago. We have not been able to get reviews to stick in the last few months. Rankings are not there. I'm testing it with my client. This guy knows, he's one of the inside who knows what's happening with Google, right? He actually tells he has confirmation that Google is reading the content in emails sent through Gmail and Google Chrome. That's the only way Google stays ahead of people of what SEOs are doing. Does that make sense? I get a lot of messages like this all the time. Okay? So here is where I'm going. When everybody zigs, the successful people, you want to zag. What do I mean by that? Warren Buffett said, he has a quote that says, when everyone's greedy, you be fearful. Remember Bitcoin, when it was 60,000 or 64,000 at the highest peak, everybody was buying Bitcoin. That was the time you should have sold Bitcoin. Right now, it's in the depth. I'm not in the Bitcoin right now. I'm just taking the example, right? Right now, everyone's like, it is fearful, right? That's when the big guys are buying it, because then it's going to go up. Does that make sense? So every SEO guru right now, they're trying to figure out GMBs, GMB verifications, spending money and time, jumping through hoops. More importantly, I'll tell you this, guys, every SEO out there, every person in my Facebook group, people who comment, people in my course, I see these guys paying these gurus to learn the next GMB verification trick. I did not want to be dependent on the next GMB verification trick, though I do know a couple of ways to verify GMBs. Right? I did not want to depend on GMBs and reviews to have my rank and rent passive income. Because yeah, you may figure out something GMB that works now. And by the way, these gurus who promise all these GMB verifications, take my word, it's not going to last. I know a couple of gurus who are saying if you suspend the GMB and then reinstate it, the GMB is rock solid. Nope, it's not rock solid. I had cases, quite a few people who bought that course because this good GMB guru said you suspend the GMB, then reinstate the GMB, it's rock solid, it will not get suspended. People bought the course, the GMBs got suspended, then they're complaining to me. What can I do? You paid the GMB guru, you learn from him, right? What am I saying here, guys? Don't go and fall for these GMB tricks. That is not the way that you don't want to build your business, your income, more importantly, passive income, on a shaky foundation. That's what I realized. We always knew that, but I'm at a point in life where I'm like, okay, man, everybody's trying to figure out this, right? I don't want to be learning the next trick or next tactic. So what am I going with this? Okay, I am introducing this new rank and rent growth partner. I put a whole freaking post about this yesterday, 16 hours ago. Read this. It's a big news for my members. We had a beta program. It's a big promise I'm making. Okay. But I talked to you all about it, right? What happened, what got hit, how much money I spent. I, honest to God, 4 a.m., 5 a.m., getting up every single day, trying to figure out, man, I lost some percentage of my income through rank and rent. I need to get that back up. And then over time, I stumbled upon 1, 2, and 3 different strategies. Each individually helped me get to the next level. But when I put them all together, it was crazy. As a matter of fact, for a few people, a beta program in my mastermind, I showed this 2, not even 3. Okay, I showed 2 of the strategies right here. Right? And everyone in the beta program, they landed clients and getting paid. Okay, we now have a system where I literally have a cold caller and we have more than 20 potential clients. These are businesses like dentists, HVAC, 3 companies, contractors, all of these guys. They are waiting for us, for me, my team, to get back to them because they know what we have. And this is the 3 strategies. We have a consistent pipeline of clients we can identify who are eager to work with us. Why are they eager to work with us? Because the next thing is because we can produce leads for them right away, within 24 hours, 48 hours, right? And the third thing is we educate them on a long-term SEO/rank and run strategy. I'm not going into details, but as part of that, we've solved the GMB's issue. Does that make sense, guys? Okay. If this sounds interesting, or if it makes sense or anything, give me a 1 so I understand you guys are with me. Okay. So I literally go over this in detail, but here is what I want you to do. I am coming out here and announcing it right now for the few people who are even listening to this. I'm taking it 8 people. That's it. 8 people working one-on-one for the next 3 to 4 months to get you guys going from 0 to your freedom number, 10K, 5K, 15K, whatever it is, to implement this. We've solved the problem of GMB verifications. We've solved the problems of being able to identify clients who are, they literally want to throw money at us. And I have all these examples I can show, right? Literally in this post, you want to comment growth partner. Okay, I posted this a couple of times. I had people posting it, commenting growth partner. The first time I posted this 2-3 days ago, we had 190 people reach out to us. Okay, and couple of people in my team, Isa and Ian, will reach out to you, message you, and if you, and this is not for everybody, just because you have a couple of $100 to throw at this, you cannot become part of this. This is an 8 people mastermind. Is, I don't even want to call it mastermind, it's more of a growth partner. You are going to be learning everything from GMB verifications to ranking, getting clients, SEO, my whole freaking blueprint, how we personally closed. Here, I have it over here somewhere. We personally closed 7 clients so far, where I put it somewhere here. Okay. We helped the people in my beta group close clients. So I'm looking for 8 people, but you have to qualify for it. And this is not just a marketing gimmick. I say 8 and I take an 80. That's not the plan. Because the most important thing is I'll be working one-on-one with you to implement this. We want to grow big because we have businesses looking for to want to sign up with us for both rank and rent and SEO. We can install this freaking program in your agency and grow. Does that make sense? So it's not for everybody, but 8 people. So if this interests you, either in this post or this post, you want to mention growth partner, okay? And one of my persons in my team will reach out to you, okay? Somebody will reach out to you, right? Like Ian is part of my team. Isa is part of my team. They'll reach out to you and message you. And if you qualify, you get on a call with me and see if you can become part of it, right? So happy Thanksgiving, guys. Crazy stuff going on here. This is the whole rank and run growth partner model. No other guru is talking about this. They are all talking about how to get GMBs verified. Let's do this. Let's do geotag pictures. Let's do that. Let's do the schema. Let's do fake utility bill. Jumping through hoops to get a GMB verified. Then the GMB gets suspended after a month. Trying to get reviews up, then reviews go away after a month because Google is shaky right now. So when everybody is going and figuring out what to do, we are totally, remember what I said? When everyone zigs, you zag. Okay? When everyone's greedy and looking at how to do GMB verifications, that's just 10% of this whole growth partner model. We're going to be showing you to create an asset that makes an income for you month after month. The whole mindset shift is so important, right? I don't want to take too much time, guys. I came impromptu. Comment on it. This is a Black Friday alone. So by tomorrow, this goes away, right? I'll be making another post later today. It's gonna goes away. But I'm telling you, put the comment growth partner. Someone's gonna reach out to you, Ian or Isa, somebody in my team. You get on a call with me. If you qualify, you're in. We got 2 people in already. 1 person got in yesterday. Honest to God, 2 hours later, I showed him how to make his first client. That's how we're working. It's crazy, right? So anyways, I'm done with it, guys. See you on the inside. Happy Thanksgiving again. All right? Take care.